Oh, wow. That didn't let me do it again. Okay, I think I did. Here is the right one. Here we Okay, guys. I clicked the wrong one, you know what I'm saying? So sorry about that, you know. I can't do everything perfectly every time. But anyway, y'all, I came back real quick tonight just to go over the breaking news about Sean Combs being arrested by Homeland Security earlier today at around 10, I think it was around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. I got the news earlier, but I couldn't do it live because I was getting ready to go out to work. So that's why I posted it on my community page. That is a damn trip, y'all. All right. We're going to talk about it briefly. Let me go ahead and ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Again, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Also share and leave a comment below if you like. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and do this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that yellow banner. Okay. Also, guys, if you want to show additional support, you can do that by doing the Cash App to $ShadesTube. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Jermaine is in the house. What's up, Jermaine? We got Young Riz in the house. Good morning, Young Riz. Hopefully I hope you have a good day today. And thank you for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Young Riz some love and support as well. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, again, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, y'all. I knew it was coming. I knew it. Sean P. Diddy, Brother Love Combs got arrested today. That's tripped out, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. Let me put my music back on. Okay, y'all, it is 1:23 out here on the West Coast. It is September the 17th. Happy born day, Jermaine. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jermaine. Happy birthday to you. You know I'm kind of hoarse, so you got to excuse his voice, okay? But happy birthday, Jermaine. Happy birthday. All right. Now, let's go ahead and do this, y'all. Okay, so breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Let's go ahead and do this, y'all. Sean Diddy Combs. Let's go to this. Okay, so like I just said, yeah, J-Lo maybe could be Joshua. Oh my gosh. Why do you say J-Lo is next? Now, anyway, the music, Sean P. Diddy Combs has been under mounting scrutiny since a 2023 lawsuit by his former girlfriend, Cassie, who accused him of ex trafficking and years of abuse. And we saw that video. You're welcome, Jermaine. We saw that video a couple months ago where he basically was doing the most. He was beating Cassie. He basically slung her down on the floor. I think he hit her, punched her. I can't remember. He just did a lot. Okay, he did a lot, and it actually, started before the video even came. The video captured it. You know what I'm saying? So that's plainly ridiculous. And then you got all these other accusations from all these other people that he did this, he did that. His producer claimed he did a lot of things. So many people claimed he did things. You know what I'm saying? What about the two girls, the underage girls at the time? Just a lot of accusations against this dude. And they all are saying some of the same information about the ex trafficking. Now, his lawyers, or whatever the case is, said that he is an innocent man. And you are innocent until proven guilty. Anyway, Sean Combs career has been upended by sexual assault lawsuits in a federal investigation. Okay. He was arrested at a Manhattan hotel on Monday evening after a grand jury indicted him. The indictment is sealed and the charges were not announced, but Mark Agnifilo, a lawyer for Mr. Combs, said he believed he was being charged with racketeering and extracting. Okay. Now, a statement from Mr. Combs' legal team said they were disappointed with the decision to prosecute him and noted that he had been cooperative with the investigation and had voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. Now, I was just telling somebody earlier tonight that he knew that this was going to happen today. Okay, maybe tomorrow, because they said initially they was going to arrest him on Tuesday, but then they decided to go ahead and do it tonight. So I'm pretty sure he knew that he was going to get arrested this week. And I said that, Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, a self-made entrepreneur, a loving family man, and proven philanthropist. Philanthropist. I always say that wrong, y'all. Excuse me. Who has spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the Black community. The statement said, he is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal. Okay. Damian Williams, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, said in a statement posted on social media late Monday that we expect to move to unseal the indictment in the morning, and we'll have more to say at that time. So I guess sometime in the morning today, they are going to let people know, I guess, what the indictment says. Mr. Agnifilo, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, said Mr. Combs had been arrested by officers with Homeland Security investigations at about 8:30 p.m. at the hotel where he was staying, the Park Hyatt, New York on 57th Street. It is expected he will be held overnight and then arraigned on Tuesday. Now, the arrest of Mr. Combs, 54, makes him the highest profile figure in the music world to face criminal charges for sexual misconduct since R. Kelly, the R&B singer who, after trials in New York and Chicago, was sentenced to more than 30 years in prison for child X crimes, X trafficking, and racketeering. Mr. Combs, 54, who is also known as Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, and P. Diddy, was a key figure in the global rise of hip-hop as a commercial force in the 1990s and 2000s, helping to make stars of rappers and R&B singers like the notorious B.I.G., Mary J. Blige. But he has been under intense public scrutiny since a former girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, filed a lawsuit last November accusing him of years of sexual and physical abuse. Mr. Combs settled the suit with Miss Ventura, an R&B singer known as Cassie, who had been signed to Mr. Combs' record label, in one day and denied any wrongdoing. But legal pressure mounted over the next 9 months with the filing of 5 lawsuits by women alleging sexual assault and 3 other sexual misconduct suits, all of which Mr. Combs' lawyers are fighting in court. Okay, let's see what else. Mr. Combs' legal team said in the statement that these are the acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court. Now, in March, federal agents raided Mr. Combs' homes in Los Angeles and in Miami Beach, Florida, stopping him at a Miami area airport and confiscating his electronic devices. The authorities made no announcement at the time, but a federal official said the inquiry was at least in part a human trafficking investigation. Federal prosecutors in New York had by that time interviewed a number of witnesses about sexual misconduct allegations against Mr. Combs, according to a person familiar with the interviews. Mr. Combs has denied the accusations in the civil suits, calling them sickening allegations from people looking for a quick payday. His lawyers have sharply criticized how the raids, which involved agents from Homeland Security investigation banishing GUNs, were carried out, calling them a gross overuse of military-level force. The tone of defiance shifted after CNN published hotel surveillance footage in May that showed Mr. Combs physically assaulting and kicking Mrs. Ventura in 2016. Mr. Combs posted an apology video to social media in which he called his behavior inexcusable and said he has sought out professional help. Casket look cute right there. A prolific producer and gifted I don't know how you say this word, and a gifted entrepreneur. Mr. Combs helped usher hip hop into the mainstream with his record label, Bad Boy Entertainment. He also created a raffish larger than life media persona, throwing celebrity filled parties and presiding over a popular MTV reality competition show, Making the Band. And he established a lucrative brand portfolio, including fashion, liquor, and a cable TV network called Revolt. So for decades, Mr. Combs has been trailed by accusations of violence, though this is the first time he is known to have faced such a sprawling investigation into his conduct over a period of years. In 2001, he was the subject of a highly publicized trial over a nightclub shooting, where he was acquitted on GUN and bribery charges. In recent years, he adopted a new persona, asking people to call him Love, Brother Love, naming his newest daughter Love, and titling his first solo studio album in 17 years, the Love album, Off the Grid, which he released independently under a new label called Love Records. Hey, such a fucking lady. How you doing, hon? Let's see. Last year, Mr. Combs was just coming off a swirl of positive publicity tied to that album and his long career in music when Mrs. Ventura filed suit with the detail in disturbing allegations stretching over more than a decade. Her complaint included accusations of ex-trafficking and said that Mr. Combs had forced Mrs. Ventura to have XCX with male call workers, okay, we're going to call them that, in front of him, and instructed her to use websites and escort services to find call men or call women to participate in drug-fueled encounters he called FREAK offs. Mr. Combs has decided to settle only Mrs. Ventura's lawsuit. His legal team has fought the rest in court, painting the allegations as false stories drummed up to secure settlements. In court filings, his lawyers said that a lawsuit accusing him of participating in a gang RAPE in 2003 had single-handedly damaged his reputation and everything. Mr. Combs' reputation on the basis of rank, uncorroborated allegations, and after a male music producer accused Mr. Combs in a lawsuit of making unwanted sexual contact with him, a lawyer for Mr. Combs called the plaintiff a liar, whose accusations were pure fiction, meant to garner headlines. He said he is a liar. All right. Since those lawsuits were filed, much of Mr. Combs' brand portfolio has fallen apart. He sold his stake in Revolt and his share of De Leon Tequila, a partnership with the spirits Diego, a New York charter school network, ended its partnership with him also. This month, Mr. Combs' mansion in the Rixie Hollamaby, I think it's Homeland, I don't know, Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles, where federal agents carried out a raid in March, was listed on the real estate market for $61.5 million. In the Me Too movement, in its aftermath, prosecutors have increasingly turned to trafficking laws to try sexual assault accusations in the federal court system. The first one is Mr. Kelly, who was charged of racketeering in violations of an anti-ex trafficking law known as the Mann Act. Homeland Security Investigations, which often investigates ex trafficking cases, led the inquiry into Mr. Combs. The March raids were announced to the world in television news footage of the agents converging on Mr. Combs' sprawling Los Angeles mansions and carrying out electronics. The mother of one of his sons later shared footage of agents pointing guns at Justin and Christian Combs while they were being detained inside their father's home. Since then, federal prosecutors have been silent. They've been quietly delivering subpoenas to potential witnesses as they built their cases against Mr. Combs. Okay, so yeah, it looks like, I don't know, he's in a lot of trouble. It seems like he is right now. I figured they were doing that though, and that's what they usually do anyway. Anytime they suspect people of doing stuff, they will basically gather all of their information, investigate to the fullest, and when they have all of the information they need, all the things that they are trying to charge you with, that's when they come in to make that arrest. So once they get your ass, they get you on a bunch of charges so they can keep you in prison for a long time. And so, like I was telling somebody earlier, I'm sure that he knew that they were coming, in which they just said that he did. He probably just thought they were coming tomorrow. Well, today versus yesterday. And originally, that's what they were supposed to do. And then they just, upped it for whatever reason. Like they just said, yeah, he definitely is. And y'all got to excuse me because y'all know I'm half asleep. I'm just be perfectly honest, because it's late. But what was I going to say? He's definitely effed. You're right about that, Jermaine. He definitely is. And the sad thing, it really isn't a sad thing, but I don't know. I believe that majority of these people who came out, I believe the majority of them are telling the truth. I just really do. I mean, some maybe lying or whatever the case is, but I do believe some of these people who I talked about, you know what I'm saying? Like the two girls and things, the music producer, it was somebody else. It's just a lot of people. Even one dude who said, I can't remember what he said 100%, but I remember him saying that he went into a room thinking it was the bathroom and he saw Diddy along with somebody else in an entanglement and he turned back around and rushed out. So I believe all these things people are, majority of it, not every single thing, but I do believe a lot of the stuff. For years, they have had rumors about him. Okay. With Cassie, abuse rumors, all types of stuff for years. Definitely way back. You listen, way back then he should have, because obviously the statute of limitation was over once that video was out. But this should have been, like you just said, it should have been done, when he first did it. But she probably was scared, you know what I'm saying? No telling what he said. He probably threatened her, which I think that's what she said. Just like allegedly, he was doing to other people, threatening them and things like that. I mean, he's been accused of a lot of stuff, even by men. So the thing is, only time would tell the whole entire truth. Now we see where he's at. Let me see what else I got on him. Hold on, y'all. Now we see exactly where he's at. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just got off the damn page. Let's see if this is the same thing. Yeah, like I said, he voluntarily traveled to New York in anticipation of his arrest on federal charges. Okay, so he knew, you know what I'm saying? And that's why he was at that hotel, because he knew he was going to get arrested. So earlier that night, he was photographed walking through Manhattan with his son, Christian King Combs. Okay, so he had his son there at one time. And this is the picture right here, I guess, from earlier. Yeah, this is him before he got arrested with these glasses on. So he pretty much knew. That's probably why he was hanging out with his son. And his son looks like he's worried anyway. Sean Combs do too. Listen, you can see it in this little photograph right here. Let's show you guys. He looks like he's worried in that. But he claims he is innocent, okay? So if he is innocent, if that's true, then he'll probably get out. But if he's not innocent, if they have any type of information, evidence on him, any type of evidence on him that shows that he's involved in X trafficking and all this other stuff, then he's FUCKED for real. Because everybody always cry innocent up until the last point, and some people even cry innocent once they are incarcerated. Okay. So today, sometime this morning, they are going to unseal the indictment with the charges against him. So that definitely will be today. Let's see. Let's see what else they're saying right here, y'all. It's just repeating the same thing that I said before. Let's see what else. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, y'all. Like I said before, now they're showing a video where he was beating Cassie. And this is when they did the raid on his mansion right here, I believe. This right here is that. If he is guilty, though, and say if he did all these things, I don't understand how he thinks he won't be going to prison. Let's see what you said. Yeah, that's what they claim, okay? Because I thought I read that one of them was accused of doing something to a girl or his girlfriend. I'm not sure. I thought I read that, and I think I talked about it on my channel. I'm not sure. But if they learn, honestly, I don't even want to really be saying stuff bad, but if they may have learned from their dad, okay? So let's see. They said this is what we know about the allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. Let me see if I can read this correctly. Let me get some water first. Where is my water? Hold on, y'all. Damn. Hold on. Let's see if I can read this correctly now. Let me wake up. Okay, I had to drink some water so I can, kind of wake up here. Okay, so here are the allegations, what they know about the allegations against Sean P. Diddy Combs. So they said Sean Diddy Combs' homes in LA and Miami were raided by Homeland Security in March amid a possible connection with an ongoing ex-trafficking investigation. Authorities targeted the rapper's homes to seize phones and computers, sources told the Post. At least 4 Jane Does and 1 John Doe have been interviewed by New York prosecutors in connection to ex-trafficking allegations in a RICO case, sources told Rolling Stone. Combs' ex-girlfriend Cassie filed a lawsuit against him in November 2023 on several allegations, including RAPE and physical abuse for over a decade. Combs and Cassie settled the lawsuit one day after she filed it. In November 2023, the rapper was accused of drugging, filming, and actually assaulting a woman on a date in 1991. A third woman filed a lawsuit against Combs in November of 2023, claiming that he and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall took turns actually assaulting her and a friend in the early 90s. In December 2023, Combs was hit with a fourth actual assault lawsuit that accused him and others of actually assaulting a 17-year-old girl at his NYC recording studio after drugging her and supplying her with alcohol. In September 2024, Diddy was sued by Dawn Richard, a participant on Combs' 2004 MTV show Making the Band. She is with Danny T. Kane, I think, yeah, claiming that he once broke into her dressing room and began groping her breast and butt. All right. A lot of stuff, y'all. Hey, Tony Bands, thank you so much for tuning in, hon. Let's see. If I was Diddy, I would snitch on everybody. Yeah, if he does that, then y'all may see something else happening. You know what I'm saying? And I thought one time he said, I may be getting him confused with somebody else. I thought one time he said that if he goes down, he's taking everybody down with him. Did he say that? Because I thought he said that. I'm not sure though. So let's see what they're saying here. Okay, this is the same thing that I read before. So they said if you have been actually assaulted, well, this is only for New York, but if you have and you live in New York, you can call 1-800-942-6906 for free and confidential crisis counseling. If you live outside the state, you can dial the 24/7 National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-4673. All right, that's 1-800-656-4673. This is a tripped out situation, y'all. Let me go to TikTok and see what they're saying real quick over there, because this is a tripped out ass situation. Let's see what the TikTokers are saying. Let me turn this music down. Let me see. Hold on. Wait, let me turn this down. Hold on. What the hell is wrong with this stupid ass phone? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this. Okay. So let's see. Sean Combs. Y'all, this phone has a mind of its own, okay? Let me just tell you that right now. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to this real quick. Let me turn this music down. Let's listen to this little news thing right here. Let's see what everything they was doing today, okay? Okay, let's see, y'all. Hold on. Open this damn thing. Let's see.
An unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. We, of course, are trying to gather more information. There's a lot more to come out of this story, and as soon as we get it, we'll turn it over to you. All right, we are getting some breaking news right now. ABC News has just confirmed that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested tonight in New York City. Sources say federal agents with Homeland Security investigations took him into custody. The charges are unclear at this time. Combs' attorney telling CNN that we are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. We, of course, are trying to gather more information. There's a lot more to come out of this story, and as soon as we get it, we'll turn it over to you.
All right, we are getting stop this real quick. Let's go and see what else we can find. Let's first let me read some of these comments. Somebody said the downfall of Diddy. Somebody else said this was so long ago. They crying. Let's see. Another commenter said they took longer than GTA 6 is taking and still got Diddy before the beta GTA 6. Let's see. Somebody said when you in Fed custody, paid lawyer or not, it doesn't help. Wow, really? They said the feds have a 95% conviction rate. He's cooked. Somebody says 98%. Somebody said they tricked his ass and had him come to New York. I don't think they tricked his ass. he knew that he was going to get picked up. He just thought it was going to be on Tuesday, today, versus yesterday. It's not like they picked him up last week. They still basically picked him up on Tuesday. They picked him up like at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that he had the whole day to do whatever he wanted to do. That's why he was with his son. So I don't think they did something so crazy because he still had all day out, and then they came and got him at nighttime. You see what I'm saying? So Tuesday morning, they probably would have came early Tuesday morning, like at 6 o'clock. So it's almost better that he went at 8. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, I feel like someone mentioned this was coming at the beginning of the year. Was it Cat? Let's see. Somebody said, yes, it was. And they said, Jay-Z will be next. And then another commenter said, it was Cat Williams. Can't wait for the rest of them to go too. The thing about it, if he starts snitching, it probably is going to be a lot of people. A lot. All right. Some of these people y'all like, you know. Somebody said they are waiting for 50 Cent and his reaction to this dropping. Let's see. Somebody said free my man Diddy. Okay. Let's see what else. Um, let's see, these people making jokes. Somebody said, bro, I just saw a TT of people taking pics with Diddy just now. Okay. Somebody says unjust. Um, Somebody said we need to do whatever we can to save Diddy. Another commenter said heartbreaking. Let's see what else. Let's see what else do they say here. Okay, somebody said no. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we can find on this. These people with these stupid ass comments. Hold on. Okay, let's see what this guy said about this.
More details in regard to the federal arrest of
Let's see. I bet you it's nothing new.
Now, the first thing I'm showing you, he was arrested in the lobby of a Manhattan hotel.
We already know this.
Why he was in New York shortly. Now, as of August 2024, there are 9 SA lawsuits against him. And while we don't know the exact reason why he was picked up tonight by the FBI, there's big speculation as to why, and 2 of these cases could be the reason. The first of those lawsuits was filed by a woman by the name of Liza Gardner, who filed the suit in November of 2023. And she basically alleges that Diddy and Aaron Hall barred her while she was only 16 years old.
We went over that case, y'all.
The next case is by somebody who goes by the name of Jane Doe, who says that she was 17 at the time. She was arred by Diddy, and that basically what he did is he got her drunk and got her on illicit substances, and then arred her while she was still in the 11th grade. So as to why Diddy was in New York, you can pause to read the entire statement from his attorneys. But basically, he relocated to New York City within the last week in anticipation of these charges, but goes on to claim that Diddy is completely innocent, and they look forward to clearing his name. Then the U.S. Attorney's Office made this statement basically saying that he was arrested based on a sealed indictment, and they expect to unseal it in the morning. So when that happens, I will definitely be back on with updates, so make sure to hit that follow button. And if you see the things live, it means that we are talking about this, so jump in and join the conversation.
So, this is going to be wait a minute, hold on. Did I mess up my damn sound? Hold on, y'all, for a second. Okay, I think it's back. Okay, so this is going to be a trip. Seeing everything, the indictment, the charges and stuff in the morning. Hold on, let's see this real quick. Let's see what she's talking about real quick. Let's hear this, okay? Let me not hit my damn earbuds, my headphones again. Damn.
Because U.S. Attorney apparently through, New York Times and then also the Rolling Stone magazine confirming that. And it seems with I don't know if you heard the Mark Agnifilo defense lawyer's statement, sure sounded like he's confirming that Diddy's been arrested. But your initial thoughts upon hearing this tonight?
I just thought it was always a matter of time, Ashley, when the feds raid your place, and that was more of a raid than what happened at Mar-a-Lago, which was just a polite search. When they come guns a-blazing and they find people who have illegal guns on them, someone's going to get charged. The easiest charges are federal firearms charges, but then there are the possibility of human trafficking charges, sexual assault charges, and the video that came out with him attacking the woman on the camera.
Cassie.
I mean, look, people lie, but videos don't. That was so shocking. And even though she had reached a civil agreement, a settlement with him, that doesn't stop prosecutors from moving ahead with a prosecution.
Okay,
Let's talk Diddy.
Okay.
Because
I hate when they go off like that. But anyway, again, he was basically saying that just because Cassie settled the lawsuit, him and Cassie settled the lawsuit, it doesn't mean that prosecutors can't go after him still. Even though he was out of what the statute of limitation was gone and the police could not file charges, you know they were going to get him on something else. Okay, you know they were going to get him on something else. Even though he's not formally charged with Cassie stuff, they're making up for it. Trust me. They are making up for it. That's good, young Riz. What you say? Oh wow, we don't even want to talk about him, okay? We don't. So many rumors about him. So many, man. If Diddy does this, I'm pretty sure this name right here is gonna pop up there too, along with some other names, okay? I'm pretty sure of that. Let's see what these people. Somebody said Beyonce and Jay-Z is next. Once again. Let's see what else they're saying. Somebody said Trump was convicted of every crime Diddy is accused of, and he did not get arrested once. Okay, let's see. Somebody said Trump has not been convicted of any crimes that Diddy has been accused of. Another commenter said it was just a civil suit, not a federal criminal indictment. Huge difference. Let's see what else. Somebody said he was found guilty. Trump was found guilty of rape. Somebody said no, Trump was not. Another commenter said in civil court, not criminal court. And then there you go. They said next is Kim K. All right. Let's see what else. Then Trump, then Clyde, Jay, and the rest of these horrible people. Another commenter said he is going to expose a lot of important people. I don't know if he's going to expose them for sure. Okay, because you don't know what they have, what they can do. You know what I'm saying? They may have a lot of power. Some of these people that he dealt with may have more power than Sean Combs. So I don't know if he will expose people that's higher up. And just think, if they are a part of a secret society, you know, good and damn well, he's not going to expose them because you know what's going to happen. Okay, let's keep it real. Let's see what y'all are talking about over here. It sure did. That one that was in jail. I think that producer or something, right? He got $100 million because Sean Combs or his lawyer didn't show up. So he got $100 million by default, but his lawyer said that he was going to fight that. Okay, he said that the dude was lying, even though the dude said he isn't, and he said he has proof. So if he got proof, then the proof will speak. Okay, if people got any type of recording, audio or video, then he is done for. You see what I'm saying? Because that means that they have him on video or audio talking or doing something. And the person who sued him for $100 million, who won the $100 million because neither one of them showed up, Sean or his lawyer did not show up. I think he said that he has proof of his allegations. Okay, so we will see how that plays out. But I do want to say thank you for coming in, showing support, Gina Hart's Poetry. And if you have a channel, you guys make sure y'all show us some love and support. Thank you as well for coming by, showing support. Amen to this. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. But the thing is that a lot of people said that they had, evidence to support their claims. All right. Especially that producer. Remember, he said that he had video. He said he had video showing what this dude did or some of the things he said or did or whatever. But he said that he had video. So I don't know if he actually did, but who's to say he didn't show that to them? You just never know. You see what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, why would anybody lie to the feds anyway? Because they know they can get in trouble. So that's why I just believe, you listen, I just believe some of these people because they are too precise with everything. Usually when people lie, they just, unless you are a very good liar, you just do not be that damn precise about stuff and that detailed. I mean, these people were telling stuff because I covered everything, right? And these people were just going into details, you know, like the girl that they, gang raped, okay? And I think that's the same one. I'm getting them confused now, but another one who was also gang RAPD with him and allegedly Aaron Hall. I believe them. I really do. I believe them. I even believe that producer. I just really do because I don't think they're making this up. Listen, there have been accusations about this dude for the longest, especially when he was dating Cassie. When her hair was cut, everybody was saying then that he did it. You see what I'm saying? They were saying that he was making her not talk. He was hitting her. It was all sorts of rumors going around. Okay, and then years later, she says exactly what everybody was thinking already. And then that video, you guys want me to show you that video again? It's plainly ridiculous. Let me go to the video real quick, okay? Let me go to the video because we may need to look at that video again just to get a refresher. And
Apparently,
and when you see P. Diddy in person, because I seen him in person back in 2013 when I went to this little function here in LA. Um, you look at him in person, he was smiling, laughing, saying hi. I would have never guessed he was doing this for real, on everything. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna have to check you out too, Gina. Okay, y'all make sure y'all show us some love and support, you guys. Let's see. Hold on, let me see what this girl is saying first. Okay, let's see what she's saying first, and then I'm gonna find that video of him assaulting Cassie. Hold on, let's see what she's saying.
To make an arrest unless they have more
Let's
than
see
enough
this, what she was
evidence
talking about.
to be able
You know
to
the feds don't
prosecute
play
you.
around.
Oh,
If the
it's hitting the
feds,
fan, it's
listen,
hitting the
listen, if the feds are arresting you, it's because they have enough evidence for your ass to go to prison, okay? Point blank. The feds don't be playing around, y'all. Okay, they don't play around. If they are arresting
y'all,
you,
it's hitting the fan.
listen, if they are arresting you, that means your ass is probably going to prison for a long time. Okay? Let's see.
Diddy
Now,
is getting
listen,
ready
let me stop this right here. The only way I can see if Diddy gets out of this, okay, let's keep it real. I'm talking code now, is if these people, including him, are involved in some type of, you know what I'm saying? And that would be the way, okay? That's the only way I can see this if they actually have evidence. Because if it is that, you know what, going on, that means that these people are very, very powerful, okay? And they also have people inside of different areas. So that's the only way I can see him getting off if they do have evidence against him to keep him, okay?
On everybody. Everybody about to get told on. So they're saying that he is now in federal custody in connection with alleged sex trafficking investigation, which we all knew already. According to his attorney said that he just recently relocated to New York last week in anticipating these charges. Cat Williams once said all lies will be exposed.
And
One
Cat
thing
was
about
telling
the
the
feds
truth.
that we know, they're going to take their time. And not only the feds are going to take their time, they're not coming to make an arrest unless they have more than enough evidence to be able to prosecute you. Oh, it's hitting the fan, it's hitting the fan. With this type of case, alleged sex trafficking, there has to be a ring of people that play the part with Diddy. With that being said, somebody getting told on. This is the crazy part for me. I'm looking at the timing of this.
I don't know if anybody's gonna get told on.
The timing of it, we are shy a few, well, no, we're a month. We're a month shy from the actual election. Y'all, we can't pay too much attention to our brother Diddy. Let's keep our eyes focused on what's coming in November, okay? This is gonna get good and this probably gonna get a little juicy. But let's keep our eyes fixed on God. Keep your eyes fixed on that election. Y'all not gonna play me, okay? I actually kind of can't wait to see who's about to get snitched on. That is good. The day that come out, ooh, baby, the internet is going to be up, okay? Another thing, I'm trying to wonder and think, why New York? Somebody roll back the clips in New York. Roll back the parties in New York. I gotta do some digging on that. I've been seeing a lot of Jay-Z have been in the media a lot. His name has been floating around concerning the Super Bowl, concerning Eve, in this book that she just released. Somebody's season is somebody's season is here. Somebody's season is here, y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Well, y'all,
Okay, so the thing about it though, I don't know. I don't know if he will expose other people. Okay, because if he start exposing other people, if they think that he will expose certain people, I don't know, you guys. I just don't know. I just don't know. And again, if there is a such thing as the secret society, and just say if some of these people are in that, or even if he is in it, okay. I just don't know, guys. I doubt that he will be telling on anyone that could threaten him being alive or his kids, family, or anything. If he did say something on people, it would probably be on people that can't really do too much. All right. I just don't see it. I don't see him exposing everybody. Okay. I don't even know if he would expose, who, that everybody keeps on saying his name. I just don't know. Let's see. There was also a guy in an interrogation video speaking on Diddy, and he was unalive. Yeah. Another thing, too, people will be coming up unalive, messing around with this dude right here, Diddy. Okay. Right. It definitely is. You said, wow. So, I mean, I don't know for sure. Okay, let's see what some of these people are saying. A commenter said Wendy Williams lost her show at the wrong time because, baby, the past 3 years has been a lot. LOL. Well, Wendy Williams did say some things about some of these stars doing download activities and things like that. Okay. Somebody said Jay-Z and Bay, hopefully. Let's see what else people say. Somebody said J-Lo should worry. Somebody said, now we know why the divorce was sped up and she donated so much to Palestine out of nowhere. The damage control has Palestine, I mean, out of nowhere, the damage control has begun. Somebody said the same New York where he made them people from making the band walk across that bridge to get some cheesecake. He made, what is that group called? I forgot the name of the group. And Danny Kane in, what is this, Day 7 or whatever. I can't remember the name of the group. He made them walk to get him some damn cheesecake, and I would have never done it. You know what I'm saying? Back on making the band. Yep, they had him go through all those areas to get some damn cheesecake or something. Weird ass. I wouldn't have done it. Hold on for a minute, y'all. But people would do anything for fame and success. Okay, point blank. Somebody said he ain't got to tell. They all have the videos. Yep. Another commenter said this guy is about to disappear. I don't know if he will disappear, but then again, he might. I just don't feel like he's going to tell on people that could really do him some harm. Okay, I don't believe he will. Okay, because again, we don't know the type of people that possibly, if he had this going on, that could be involved. You see what I'm saying? And what they can do. He's not stupid either. You know what I'm saying? He's not stupid. So somebody said, yeah, but when they are in on it, who's really going down? Probably not most people, and especially not the ones at the top. That's exactly what I just said. The people that are at the top, they are not going down. It's the ones that are expendable. They will go down. The ones that can't really do shit. You think this dude is about to tell on people that can do something to his family or to him while he's in prison? Because if it is a secret society, let's keep it real. They could have people all over. You see what I'm saying? They could easily get someone in the prisons and things like that. So why would he be telling anything? He would just sit there and take the time himself in the feds. Okay? If it comes down to that. Now he may tell on people, like I said, that are expendable, okay, because they can't do shit, like low level people, but he's not going to tell on people who can really do some things. Look at Jeffrey. Okay? They got rid of him allegedly before he even started talking. So if you think for 1 minute that this dude is going to tell, you got to be crazy. He's already fighting it anyway. His lawyer is already saying that he's innocent and that these people are lying just to get money or whatever the case is, or it was consensual. So we'll see. We will see. Let's see. And a lot of people keep on mentioning Jay-Z's name because they were close. But I don't know for sure. So somebody said, why did J-Lo buy a house in Diddy's old neighborhood? I wonder if this is really true. Another commenter said the feds want a whole syndicate. They keep on saying Jay-Z is next. And then now they talking about Kim K and her mom. Listen, it's probably a lot of people you probably don't even expect that was going to those parties doing the most. Let's keep it real. Gina says, Sally, even if you don't tell, it can be assumed that you will, and that's where the unaliving come in at. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could even just do something just because they think he's going to tell. Okay, point blank. If I'm not mistaken, I thought a while ago he said that if he goes down, other people are going down too. And then he deleted that post or he took the video down. I thought that we went over that at one time and then it disappeared. So I don't know, because like when you get into that prison and you're facing a possibility of going to prison for some years, I'm telling you, you start talking. You really do. Hold on for a minute, y'all. This cold is getting on my nerves. I don't know why we start coughing more at nighttime than any other time. I did know the answer to that, but I can't remember. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that Cassie video so we can just refresh our memory on what he did, okay? Let me look it up real quick, y'all. Let's see. Sean Combs beating Cassie video. So this is it right here, but I want to see the whole video. I don't want to see. Let's see. Let's see if we can see right here. Hold on.
Hip hop music.
Oh no, I don't want to hear her talking. Let me look at this one.
The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then girlfriend.
I can show this right here. Let me show this one.
The video
I may have to stop a little of it because let's see.
The video.
So we do remember this video right here. I'm sure you guys do because it was just out not too long ago. Okay, so this is the video where he was doing the most.
Shows Combs assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016.
Let me turn this down real quick, y'all. Let me stop this real quick. I want to show this. Wait a minute, hold on. So this is when he picked up that vase or something, threw it at her. Wait, let's see. Let me see if I can rewind it just a little bit. When he picked up that vase. Wait a minute. I just turned the music down. Let me see if we can get this really clear. That's when he picked up that vase or whatever that was and threw it across the wall and it shattered. There was some kind of vase or a glass. That's a damn shame, y'all. This video right here, even though they could not press charges on him for this, but we can almost guarantee that he's paying for that too. We can almost guarantee that because you can't be going around doing this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? To somebody. And then he clearly must have forgotten that they have surveillance cameras in the hotel. People don't be thinking when they do stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was plainly ridiculous. And so all those years when people were saying that he was beating Cassie, he made her cut her hair, either he cut her hair, um, he was doing all these things. It was true. Okay? It was true. He kicked this girl, he drug her through the hotel, he slammed her down. He did the most. And no telling what he did to her before the video captured it. He even threw a vase while he was sitting in the chair. Okay, and it shattered. That does not even make any sense. He is not a real man, okay, on everything. You don't do this. He just slung her down like she was nothing, then kicked her. All right, kicked her, then picked up her stuff. Then he drugged her to the hotel room, I guess, to their room, and probably continued to do that to her. And then that's the day she left. But then she came back, right? And she came back because she was scared that when he got home, she came back to apologize because she was scared when he got home, he was going to do more stuff. That's sad. And I'm just shocked that she stood around all these years. Somebody said no man should be allowed to hit a grown ass woman. Get off my shit, boy. And let's see what else somebody else said. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. To think men do this all the time, but when we choose to leave the relationship, the very same men trash us for our decision to leave and drag us with all sorts of labels. Another commenter said hotel manager must be jailed because he knew about it, I guess. Let's see what else some people are saying for the comments. Somebody said, why don't he come to Trinidad and play it? So with one of ours, with the Bula man self. Okay, I guess because if he go over there doing that, they probably would unalive him point blank. And then another commenter called him a weak man. And the thing is, when men do this, okay, they are weak because a real man is not fighting a woman. Okay, and this girl didn't do anything to him. When she was trying to leave, she was trying to sneak out because he was asleep. He was drunk. He fell asleep. Okay, so I know he fell asleep. So she tried to sneak out while he fell asleep. Okay, when he fell asleep, but he overheard her some kind of way. He was drunker than a skunk. Okay, so she was at the elevator by the time he got up to her from what they showed in the original video. They didn't show all this video here, but she was at the elevator too. He pulled her from the elevator. Okay. She dropped her cell phone. She dropped something at the elevator. I don't know what it was. And then he drugged her. He kicked her and all that type of stuff over there. So the thing is that he was doing the most. And no telling what he did when he was not on camera. And then she probably come back because she was scared that he was going to do it again, I guess, when he got home and mess up her career and everything. So she came back to the hotel after leaving, but the hotel manager, I guess, told her to go ahead and go back home. You know, that's what he told her. Okay, which that is good advice because she didn't need to go back up there with Sean Combs because he probably would have started all over again. You know, and no telling how many times he beat her. You know, he cut her hair allegedly. A lot of stuff. I can't even remember everything because it was a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then having her have XEX with call people, you know, the P word, you know, in front of him, that alone is disgusting. Okay. Disgusting. And then I can't remember all the other stuff she said, but it was a lot, you guys. It was a lot of stuff. The pages, it was a lot of pages, put it like that. So if all of these things are true, and especially the stuff that other people said about him, women, The other women who were like underage at the time, even the men, it's just plainly ridiculous. Even the accusations against him, regarding the people that he supposed to had mentored, and I don't really want to say the names, okay? Um, Even those accusations of him grooming and possibly doing anything to them, those are a hot mess too. I don't know if those are true. You know, I don't know if they're true, but he has all sorts of accusations against so many, you know, um, doing stuff to so many people, men, little boys. So we will see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? When she was under the covers too, right? He was doing the most, allegedly. Okay. And it just does not even make any sense. Honestly, I don't understand how grown women can stay with men that abuse them. I just really don't understand that because even if they do pay all of the bills and things like that and give you money or whatever the case is, there's no happiness there if they're beating you and shit and cheating and doing the most. How I just don't understand that. I just know I couldn't stay there. Now, if you're like a little kid, like 17, 16, 20, even 21, you're young. But when you start getting like 25 and 24, you should know it's time to move on some type of way and stop telling these men that you're leaving them. Just do it by surprise. Make sure when they go to work, they're going to be at work. Then you leave then. Don't be trying to leave when you don't know what time they're coming back or when they just going out with their friends or they're going to the store. You have to leave when you know they're at work. You know what I'm saying? Or doing something that they're going to be there for hours and then have a backup plan. Don't be going to your mom's house, your sister's house, your relative's house. You have to go somewhere where he doesn't know you're at, okay? And never be found again. Because when you're dealing with people that abuse you, they're really capable of doing other things to you. And certainly if you have children, you definitely need to get out of there. Period. Forget about that love because that person does not love you if he's hitting you. Okay, if he's beating your ass, he does not love you. How can you love somebody that you're beating, that you're messing up their face, you're making them afraid of you, you're kicking them, you're punching them, you're body slamming them, you're doing the most. How can you think they love you? And don't tell me it's hard to leave because I already know it's hard to leave. That's why you make some type of plans and you do what you need to do. And this is why I firmly believe that women should have their own special accounts just in case. You know what I'm saying? In case they have to leave or something like that and have a plan and stop telling these men what you're going to do and just get up and do it when you get the chance to. That's on everything. So that video was a hot ass mess, like I just said. And this one right here, let's see. Let me look at this one real quick and see what they're saying on this one. Let me see if they're showing the Winnie K. See, this is the one I was talking about. Let me stop it right here. She was trying to go. She was walking so damn fast. Look at this video right here. Y'all, she was walking so damn fast. Look, wait a minute, hold on. And watch what he does. This is the one that I'm talking about. She would look, let me start it back over. She was walking so fast. Watch how she's walking. Let me let this lady get off here first. Okay, look how fast she walking. Look at this. She was trying to get the shit up out of there. Look at her. Then watch what happens. Look at this. His damn towel almost fell off. Watch this. See that right there? He came to the elevator. That's what I was telling you guys. He came there. And this is what she was talking about inside of her paperwork and stuff. She was walking so quickly to get away from this dude. Now, what the hell is going on right here? They just skipped to a whole nother thing. But anyway, she was walking so quickly. You guys already seen that video before. What about Tupac? Okay, she was walking so quickly to get away from him, and he came right to the elevator and basically knocked her ass out completely. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even make any sense. Look at him grabbing her like that. This is a hot ass mess. He drugged her from that area, okay? It doesn't even make any sense. Look at this shit. He needed to be with a hood chick. when this ass ran up there, let's keep it real. He needed to be with a hood chick, right? Or somebody who don't fucking play. All right, because I would have had a GUN with me. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And when this motherfucking ass would have ran up to me, he would have been on that floor, and that's on everything. And I'm not lying, okay? Because I would have known after he already fought me the first 2 times, I would have known to stay strapped. And when this ass would have ran up there, y'all wouldn't even be seeing him anymore. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, okay? Because that does not even make any sense. He ran his ass behind her, grabbed her, dragged her from that damn elevator. They showing the whole video. I'm gonna show you guys. This don't even make any damn sense, y'all. This type of shit right here kind of pisses me off every time I see it. Okay. And this right here makes me not feel sorry for his ass. Let's keep it real. Let me show you. Men who do this is weak as fuck. I mean, why would you be hitting a woman that you know you can beat her ass? See, look at this. Don't even make any damn sense. He just threw her and kicked her. Then he went over there and picked up stuff like I just told you he did. Then kicked her again. Okay, this alone right here, that alone is why he should be where he's at. And I hate to say that because we don't do this, okay? Men know that they are stronger than women. They can take punches better and every damn thing else. Their bodies are made to endure stuff like that. So why in the hell would you do this? This girl was little as shit. And then she was young as shit back then. Doesn't even make any sense. Now let's see what else we got here. Let's go over some of these charges real quick. I mean, these allegations that people made against him. Let me see if any TikTokers will talk about it. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me just get the video. They still talking about him being arrested. Hold on, let me get his allegations. Myself. Excuse my coughing, y'all. I have a little cold, okay? Let's go to Google. Let's go to Google. Let's see here. Let's get his allegations pulled up. Let's get these pulled up. Yeah, he did that lady wrong, man. I'm not gonna lie about that, okay? He really, truly did. So let's see what these major accusations are. I guess I want them to go through them. Let's see. Okay, let's see if they're not saying the same thing. So here we go. And I talked about these cases before, y'all. April Lamprose accuses Combs in a lawsuit filed in New York of sexual assault over 4 terrifying sexual encounters between 1995 and 2001, including 3 incidents of RAPE and 1 instance of Combs forcing her to take ecstasy. All right. Then you got the former model. Let's see what you guys are saying. If you're gonna write it, well, don't say nothing. Just I know that's right. Let's see. You have C19. Oh wow, young Riz. Sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better, hon. Did they give you medication? Yep, definitely. Oh, thank you. Okay, so former model Crystal McKinney files a lawsuit in Manhattan federal court accusing the rapper of drugging and actually assaulting her at his New York recording studio in 2003. She filed that on May the 22nd. The other person that came up with April Lamprose, who accused him in a lawsuit of sexual assault over 4 terrifying sexual encounters, that was on May the 24th. Let's see what else we got here. May the 19th is when Cassie speaks out after CNN obtained a 2016 video of Combs attacking her in a hotel hallway, stating on IG that domestic violence broke her and she will always be recovering from her past. And then, of course, Sean Combs apologized in a video. Then February the 26th, the producer guy that I was talking about, Rodney Little Rod Jones, sues the rapper in New York in February and alleges he was subjected to unwanted advances by associates of Diddy at his direction and was forced to engage in relations with ex workers he hired. In a set of widely covered allegations, Jones says in the lawsuit that Combs hosted ex trafficking parties all the time with underage women and illegal drugs and implies record label executives who look the other way financially benefited from access to celebrities and dignitaries like the British Royal Prince Harry, who is not accused of any wrongdoings or attending parties himself. And that's according to what Combs' attorney said. That's what he told Los Angeles Times. And he also said that Combs' attorney told the Los Angeles Times that the suit includes reckless name dropping about events that are pure fiction. All right. But that producer said that Sean did all these things. And he also said that he had proof of that. He said, I think he said allegedly, I think he said that he had video proof. Now on December the 6th, Combs is hit with another extra assault suit accusing the rapper of drugging and participating in a gang RAPE of the unnamed woman in 2003 when she was just 17 years old. Now, I told you guys about that already. November the 23rd, a woman named Joy Dickerson, y'all know who that is, alleges in a lawsuit Combs drugged her, actually assaulted her, and secretly recorded the assault while she was a college student in 1991. So if he secretly recorded this, I wonder if anybody has copies of this. He sure does. He needs something. He needs something for real. Now, on the 23rd, an anonymous plaintiff accuses Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall of raping her and a friend in 1990 or 1991 after meeting at an MCA Records event in New York. A suit that, like the Dickerson-Neal complaint, was filed shortly before the expiration of a New York law temporarily allowing lawsuits for older assault allegations that would be past the statute of limitation. Okay, if that law wasn't in effect. Then in November, on November the 17th, Cassie's $30 million suit is settled the day after it was filed for an undisclosed amount. With Cassie telling CNN she chose to resolve this matter in a beneficial manner, while Combs' attorney says the settlement was in no way an admission of wrongdoing and didn't change his denial of the allegations. But then that damn video came out to show that Cassie was telling the truth. November the 16th, Cassie filed the suit against Combs, alleging he raped her in 2018 and subjected her to a years-long abusive relationship that included physical abuse and him trying to have complete control over her personal and professional life. So again, and I'm pretty sure they missed some charges too, because they went until they got to May. So you see all of this stuff, all these allegations, and just think about the allegations that we have not heard about, the people who are scared to come forward. Now, of course, he denied everything, okay? And his attorneys are just basically saying that everybody's lying. They just want money and it's baseless or sickening. And listen, if one or two people were coming out saying this, you can possibly believe what this attorney is saying. But when you got a bunch of people saying the same thing, you know somebody has to be telling the daggone truth when you have a bunch of people saying the same thing. You're not going to have 10 people saying that you ex trafficking them, or you try to, or you gang RAPED them, or you RAPE them and you drug them and things like that. You're not going to have a lot of people saying this and everybody just making up lies. You see what I'm saying? Thank you. You're not going to have that, right? But like if you only had one or two, you may say, oh, they just lying trying to get money. But you're not going to have like 10, 15, 20 people saying the same thing. And yes, it could be still some people in there lying. But for the most part, a lot of people are not lying. At least they don't, it doesn't appear that they are. Especially if somebody did have evidence. We don't know what people have shown the FBI. We don't know what the FBI really have. Clearly, they must have some evidence. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten arrested. So, what evidence do you guys think they have? Because they did take electronic um, equipment, probably cell phones, all type of stuff. Now, if he was smart, he would have, got rid of any evidence. Since he knew that they were going to come there eventually and investigate. But like most people, especially rich people, they think they can't be touched. So sometimes, even when they do get rid of things, they don't get rid of it completely. So we never know. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. Hold on. So 50 Cent is doing a docu-series about the string of recent abuse, RAPE, and ex-trafficking allegations against Combs. So he said he bought the G Unit film and television series about Combs. He first started teasing in December, adding that if more victims keep coming out, I'm going to need more episodes. And the money from the films will go to victims of sexual assault. That's what Jackson said in November. Let's see what else they got here. Gosh. So again, he has a lot of allegations, y'all. Just too many, really, honestly. And no telling how many more people will come forward now that he's arrested. No telling how many people have similar stories but are scared to come out and say anything. A lot of people did, but I believed her from day one when she was saying that. I really did, because for one damn thing, she was young as ever. And not saying that all men do this when they date younger women, but a lot of them do. You know what I'm saying? And I just believed it. When her hair was cut, I just did not feel like she cut her hair. I really did not think she just cut her hair on purpose. You know, and what else? And just people with the allegations that he was doing stuff. He was beating her, he was controlling her. you know, um, People giving out clues and stuff. They always use that from an unknown source, that is familiar with them. I just believe some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just also wondering why J Lo. I mean, I think she did say something, but I wonder why she does not say anything in detail, because I don't believe he could have not been acting crazy with her, but we would probably never know. You know. Let's see what else they got here. Okay, let's see. So you got 8 women and 1 man. Let's see what else they got here, y'all. Okay, let's see. They got a timeline. Let's see. This is the same timeline that I just went over, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is the same exact thing. Okay, we're not going to go over that again. Now, let me see. What time is it on the East Coast? This is only 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5:39. So courts do not open this early or anything else. Let's see. Let's see if we can find anything else. I think I covered everything. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this dude. Let's see. Let's see here. Same thing. Let's see what they're saying here because let's see what they got going on here. Talking about Cassie and all of that. Okay, they talk about that 1991 tragedy. Jake Robbie's shooting in 1995. So he's been, like I said, he's been attacking. They trying to make me buy this Steve Stout in 1998. He got a lot of shit. Club New York shooting in 1999. A scuffle with J. Cole in 2013. Allegedly punches Drake in 2014. Something about UCLA. This damn shit coming up, y'all. Sorry. Let me take this stuff off here. They try to make me pay for this little site. Fights at UCLA in 2015. I didn't even know he got in a fight in 2015 with the then UCLA assistant football coach. I hope I didn't push pay for this because I'm trying to figure out why did it come up clear now. Let's see. Back in 2019, Gina Huynh told blogger Tasha K that Combs physically abused her throughout their 5-year relationship. She claimed he once stomped her on her stomach, causing her to lose her breath, and also punched her in the back of the head. She told Tasha K that he was mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing her. He would always compare her to Cassie and tell her that I'm the bad one, she's the good one. She also said that everyone in Combs' circle allowed the abuse to happen. You said, I hope his bestie, Mary J, didn't know about these things. That would be sad. I hope she didn't know either. Let's see what else. So then they went on up to Cassie stuff. Okay, and all the other people. So he's, like I said, he's been like into stuff for the longest. In 1991, he co-promoted a celebrity basketball game and concert at City College of New York where 9 people passed on and 29 people were injured. That gym had a capacity of 2,730 people, but as many as 5,000 people showed up to the event. And they did not have enough security to control it. Now, after organizers closed the doors and stopped letting people in, people outside broke into the gymnasium doors and rushed the lobby, causing a stampede. And let's see, the New York City mayor then, Mayor David Dinkins' administration published a 67-page report called A Failure of Responsibility that cited Combs for hiring inadequate and inexperienced security. So then Combs settled a slew of lawsuits from family members of attendees who passed on at the gymnasium. And the last lawsuit he covered from that was in 2000. And then Combs and DEATH Row Records co-founder Suge Knight were once friends, but the animosity that fueled the violent rivalry between DEATH Row and Bad Boy started once Knight's friend and security guard Jake Robles was unalive outside in an ATL nightclub after an argument with the Bad Boy camp. The men were celebrating musician Jermaine Dupri's birthday at Platinum City Club when, as then Fulton County Sheriff Deputy Chris Howard told police, an argument began between members of the Bad Boy and D-Row Records. Howard said that he escorted Combs and his guests outside to leave the club and thought the coast was clear to allow Knight and his people to leave. But as Howard told the LA Times, Knight's partner was just about ready to get into the limo when all of a sudden, puffy guys came from around the corner and one of them had a GUN. Howard said he chased the man who handed the GUN to another person who shot Robles 2 or 3 times. According to the Times, the person then jumped into a car carrying Combs' associates. Robles passed on a week later at an ATL hospital, and Combs has denied involvement in the shooting, which Knight reportedly held him responsible for. That's crazy. So that's what started the beef, I guess, between them two. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. I have to call. So that's what started the beef, I guess. So then in 1998, Combs and 2 other men attacked Steve Stout, Stoute. That may not be correct, but that's how I just said it. Now, they attacked him after the music executive, then Nas manager, sent MTV a version of Combs and Nas' Hate Me Now music video, which contains scenes depicting Combs as Jesus Christ being crucified. Combs wanted the crucifixion scene deleted from the video and was mad that it played on air. Stout says that Combs and 2 men barged into his New York City office and attacked him with a champagne bottle. He was charged with second-degree assault and criminal mischief. Stout claims that his arm and jaw was broken in the attack, but Combs denied any bones were broken to MTV. Also telling the network, I basically went to his office, and what happened in his office, I really can't speak about, but I can say this. The way I handle myself in his office was completely wrong, and I have since apologized to Steve about that, and I felt like, I just disappointed myself. And Combs was sentenced to a 1-day anger management class. And then you got that shooting in 1999. Combs and his bad boy signee Jamal Shine Barrow were partying at Club New York when Diddy knocked a drink out of Matthew Scar Allen's hand. Allen got into an argument with Combs, and someone threw money in Combs' face. Allen also threatened to unalive Shine. Prosecutors alleged that amid the fray, all 3 men drew GUNs, and Shine shot 3 times in the crowded club. 3 people were shot. Combs, who was arrested with 2 9mm guns in his car, was charged with 4 weapons charges and for bribing his driver to claim that the GUNs were his own. A witness at the trial said she saw both Shine and Combs shoot their weapons, but Combs was acquitted on all charges, while Shine was found guilty of 5 of his 8 charges and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Okay, then you got the scuffle with J. Cole in 2013. Combs was allegedly involved in an altercation with J. Cole at a 2013 MTV VMAs after party. Multiple sources alleged to Complex that a visible intoxicated Combs accosted Kendrick Lamar about his fiery version on Big Sean's Control, where he bragged he was king of New York. Combs allegedly tried to pour a drink on Kendrick before Cole intervened and they got into a fight. The New York Post, however, reported that the scuffle happened after J. Cole was saying inappropriate things to Sean Combs and his girlfriend Cassie. A witness told them that some pushing and shoving happened. No punches were thrown, but it was a visible disturbance. Both men immediately denied a fight took place, though Cole later rapped, "My last scrap was with Puff Daddy, who would have thought it," on 2021 Let Go My Hand. Okay? And then in 2014, he allegedly punched Drake. He punched Drake allegedly over the rights to beat that became Drake's 0 to 100. The Miami New Times reported that the two got into an argument outside of LIV or Live nightclub during DJ Khaled event for Basil weekend. Words were allegedly exchanged and reportedly then blows, with Combs telling Drake, "You will not disrespect me." Combs has denied punching Drake, telling the radio show The Breakfast Club, "I didn't do nothing to Drake. Drake is my friend. Then he had fights at UCLA, like I said before, Coach. In 2015, I already told you guys about that. I think I did. Anyway, he got into a scuffle with the then UCLA assistant football coach Sal Alosi. All right. Okay, let's see. So it says that TMZ reported that Combs was present during a UCLA practice where Alosi chided or chided his son and then UCLA player Justin Combs, telling him, I don't care if your dad's here. This is UCLA. I'm going to treat you like I treat everyone else. Now, after the practice, Combs and his son reportedly went to Alosi's office where an argument ensued and Combs grabbed Alosi. According to one account, Combs was forcibly removed from Alosi's office and then swung a kettlebell at an intern. A rep for Combs Enterprise noted the various accounts of the events and charges that are being reported are wholly untrue, basically. What we can say now is that any actions taken by Mr. Combs were solely defensive in nature to protect himself and his son. The LA District Attorney decided not to file assault charges against Combs. So y'all, he's, like I said, that's even more stuff right there than the other stuff that I said. So like I said, throughout years, he has been having all types of allegations. Almost every one he denied. But again, these people are saying that he did some of these things. You know what I'm saying? So it was only a matter of time before he eventually got caught, and he is in the place where he is right now. Now, what we are waiting for now is the indictment charges, okay, which will probably come sometime this morning. And once they do come, if I'm home, I'll let you guys know. But if I'm not at home, when I do get back home, because I do have to go to work and stuff like that, I'll let you guys know. You'll probably already know, but we'll still talk about it. Okay, y'all make sure y'all be looking out for that as well. Just look out, for them to announce all the charges and stuff like that. But again, this guy has a lot of shit in his background with all these allegations. And again, I just cannot even believe that everybody is lying. I just can't. And then you see that video of him assaulting Cassie like that, the way he just slammed her on the floor, how he kicked her, not one time, he kicked her 2 times, if not more. Okay, then he was hitting her as well. Then he threw the glass or a vase or something like that at her or at the wall, and it broke and shattered and, went all over the place. It could have hit her in the eyes or whatever the case. You see what I'm saying? So right there alone, he showed that he's really, really violent. You know what I'm saying? And that he probably was beating her ass all throughout the relationship. It just doesn't even make any sense. And then, like I said before, the music guy, I believe the music producer said that he had physical evidence, like videos or audios or something. And again, we don't know. He could have those. He could have shown the FBI agents because they did question or interview some of these people. Okay, so no telling what type of information they have on this dude. No telling. Now, let me check for any updates real quick, and then we're going to get ready to end this live, y'all. We've been on here for an hour and 34 minutes. Let's see what else we have right here. If we have anything else. Y'all make sure y'all check out my earlier video, too. I was talking about, who did I talk about earlier? Because I'm sleepy now. But I talked about Trump, in his attempted assassination. The second one, I talked about that earlier. I talked about Tyreek Hill, his response to what happened to him. I talked about Javion McGee, the dude that was laying against the tree with a rope wrapped around his neck and the other end attached to the tree. I talked about that too. And I talked about, okay, did I say Tyreek Hill, Javion McGee, and then Trump? It was one. Oh, I talked about Tito Jackson passing on the other day, and it was one other person. I can't remember his name right now, but it was another person I talked about as well. I think I talked about I'm not sure, but you guys can go check out that video I did earlier today, okay? Because that was a good little live. And then also check out my other videos. I just did like a fall decor of my downstairs, so check that video out and check out that latest YouTube short that I have up where I showed you guys a DIY. All right, so do that too, okay? Now let's see if we got any more information on this man. I know we don't, because again, everything will come up in the morning. So let's see. This is basically the same shit over again. They just updated, but it's the same thing, guys. Same exact thing. So that indictment they're going to seal today, this morning, okay? Point blank. So they are negotiating. They said it was negotiation for the Combs surrender had been ongoing, and the seal indictment was voted on Monday, according to the source. So that's something that I did not say before. Okay, so they already knew that he was going to surrender, like I said before. So this is not a surprise. Maybe that they did it a little bit early is, but he knew he was going. Okay, so let's see. And he was out acting normal too. On Friday, he was at a restaurant reading his phone and everything. That's him right there on Friday. Let me show y'all. Looking at his phone, probably on IG or something, who knows? Or reading a message. They be taking pictures everywhere, these stars, don't they? They have no privacy whatsoever. That was on Friday. Let's see what else they got here. Okay, so that's it, y'all. That's all I can say right now. And they do expect more alleged victims to come forward. They said the evidence is very clear and it was only a matter of time. Yep. And they said this is an important step toward justice for all of Mr. Combs' victims, including this lady's clients, this lawyer's clients. She said justice will prevail. And like I told y'all the other day, Dawn Richard, she filed a lawsuit in New York accusing the producer of sexual battery, sexual harassment, and false imprisonment, among other allegations. She also alleged in the suit that she witnessed Combs brutally beat his then girlfriend Cassie, who filed and quickly settled her own lawsuit back in November. Now, of course, one of his attorneys, Erica Wolf, denied Richard's allegations in a statement to CNN and accused Richard of having a financial motive. And then you got the other former member of Danity Kane, Aubrey O'Day. Okay, she also talked about him before. Okay, she definitely did. So again, and not just only her, but some of those members, at least one member of the all boy band, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he may not even be a member of that. He may be solo. I remember him talking about Diddy. So, I mean, like I said before, it's a lot of people, a lot of allegations, y'all. A lot. All right. Who is this right here? Hold on, let me see. Is this the same person I already told you guys about before? I think so. Yeah, this is the same dude. This is the same dude, Jones. He also accused him of sexual assault, sexual harassment, and grooming. So there's more charges. And of course, his other attorney, he got a lot of attorneys, y'all, denied the allegations in a statement to CNN, calling Jones a liar. They love to say liar. Hey, Renetta, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see. They said that his reckless name dropping, like I told you before, about events are pure lies and simply did not happen. Okay. Okay, this is another lawsuit. One of the 10 suits against Combs names him as a defendant defendant, but brought claims of actual assault against Combs' son, Christian Combs, by a woman who worked as a yacht crew member. Y'all remember that right there. And let me just go to that real quick and just tell you what she said. Okay, how long we been on for? An hour and 40 minutes. We got 2 hours and then that'll be it. So yeah. So the son was accused of actual assault in a lawsuit as well. This was back in April the 6th, 2024. All right. Hold on. So he's accused, excuse me, y'all. He's accused of actual assault in a new lawsuit that names both men, his son and him. The 31-page lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court on Thursday, according to an attorney for the plaintiff. So let's see. They said this lady, Grace, worked as a crew member and bartender on a yacht leased by Sean Combs and his family in December 2022, according to the lawsuit. The experience was sold as a wholesome family excursion, but turned into a hedonistic environment, if I said that correctly. Hedonistic. The lawsuit says and suspected ex workers and other celebrities were often brought on board. In the early morning of December the 28th, Christian Combs pressured Gracie, I think that's her name, Gracie. Let me make sure. Yeah, pressured Grace to drink a shot of tequila, and shortly thereafter, he assaulted her, the lawsuit says. Grace believes the tequila, which she says Christian Combs brought aboard, may have been laced with drugs, according to the lawsuit. Sean Combs is not accused of actual assault in this lawsuit, but is included on allegations of liability in aiding and abetting. Aaron Dreyer, an attorney for Sean and Christian Combs, said in a statement to CNN that they believe the lawsuit contains manufactured lies and irrelevant facts, and says he will seek to dismiss this outrageous claim. The lawsuit is the latest in a series filed against Sean Combs and follows searches by feds at his homes in LA and the Miami area back, I think, in March. So again, um, his son is even accused of doing actual assault and other things. Now, here's the information about the lawsuit cites audio recording. So the lawsuit cites an audio recording from a makeshift recording studio on the yacht, which Grace said is where the alleged assault began. According to a partial transcript included in the lawsuit, Grace was being pressured to take a shot and asked Christian Combs, "Are you drugging me?" With Combs answering, damn, this ad came up, "Take the shot." Well, you know what? CNN has listened to the audio recordings and can verify the transcript detail in the lawsuit. Damn. So anyway, in addition to that conversation, that tense conversation between Combs and Grace, Cassie 2006 pop hit Me and You, which features Sean Diddy Combs, can be heard, y'all, playing in the background. So on the yacht, Christian Combs cornered Grace in a room and became physically and extremely aggressive, the lawsuit states. Combs grabbed Grace by the arm and attempted force himself on her. And he only stopped when another yacht employee entered the room. Photos included in the court filing appear to show bruising on the plaintiff's forearm. Now, following the alleged assault, Grace's mental and physical health deteriorated, according to the lawsuit. she began suffering from anxiety and panic attacks, among other issues, the lawsuit says. The lawsuit is seeking unspecified damages. So again, this lady had audios to prove what she said, and CNN listened to it and they said that this is true. So there you go, y'all. So once again, I'm gonna say this again. When you got 50,000 people saying the same thing about a person, you know some of these allegations got to be true. If it was only like one or two, then we can be like, oh wow, these people probably lying. But when you got 50,000 people saying the same thing or something similar, then you see a video where a person is being dragged, pushed down, slammed down, kicked 2 or more times, thrown a glass vase or a vase at them. It's hard for me not to believe some of these people, are not telling the truth. Point blank. I know everybody may not be telling the truth, but a lot of people are, y'all. Point blank. And I honestly feel like, the fate that he's seeing right now is a fate that he made himself if he did things to put him in that position. Person is found guilty, and they, basically have the proof, a lot of proof to, charge and indict him and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be just sitting up and saying the person is straight up guilty because we don't know for sure. So that's why I use the words that I use. Okay. But the thing is like this. If he did all of these things that people are accusing him of, we saw the video with him and Cassie. Okay. This person, Grace, also showed her audio, played her audio to the to CNN and probably her attorney and a judge and whomever else. She could have even been one of the persons that, the FBI, Homeland Security or whatever interviewed. So again, we don't know exactly what's on in that audio, but whatever is in that audio, it could play a role in what's happening to him right now. And we do know once the feds pick you up, they definitely have a lot of evidence. They probably have all the evidence they basically need. They probably already been questioning him. And I still don't feel like he would tell on big people. If he tell on anybody, it would be people that are expendable. But still he's in a tricky situation because, again, if he's dealing with big people as well, no telling. You know what I'm saying? No telling, because they're not going to let their empire, be torn down. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do whatever it takes. So he just better be watching out, and he just better be on high alert, and that's just on everything. And like I told you guys, I will update you guys on the charges once they become available. Even if I don't do it live, I'll put it on my community board, okay? And then I'll talk about it when I get a chance to do a live later on today. All right? So other than that, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here. We've been on here an hour and 48 minutes talking about Sean Combs. And this has been an evening. Like I said, this came on maybe 2 hours after, no, about 4 hours after I did my other live. So when I saw this, I definitely said I wanted to get in here and tell you guys about it. All right. So in the comment area, you can tell me what you think about this. Do you think Sean is where he needs to be? Or do you think he's completely innocent and you think these people are lying? Or do you think these people are telling the truth? What do you guys think about that video of Cassie, and him? And what do you think about this girl, Grace, regarding his son? What do you think about her? Okay. She has the audio. Somebody else said they have audio too, which is, I think, is that producer. I don't know if he was telling the truth. All right. But he did say he had one allegedly. All right. So let's get ready to get out of here, y'all. Let me check to see if I need to tell you guys anything else before I leave. I think I'm going to just leave this at Sean Combs, though. I'm not going to tell you guys anything else about no breaking news. I'll do that tomorrow. But I think I covered everything I needed to cover regarding him tonight. All right. So let me go ahead and do roll call, and then we're going to get ready to get out of here, y'all. Let me just tell everybody in this comment section, we got Jermaine, you probably sleep, huh? We got Jermaine. He was in his A. Jermaine. All right. Young Riz was over here. Young Riz, I hope you feel better with the CV-19. You know, Joshua, you right. Well, I don't know if you're right, but you never know. All right. Thank you for coming by. Such a fucking lady. Thank you so much for coming by. That's right. Justice for Cassie. Um, Lightbot doing his job. Tony Bands was up in the his A. Thank you so much. Let's see who else. We got Gina, Hearts Poetry. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna check you out. And I write poetry too, Gina. I really do. All right. I did a whole poetry book, 500 and some different poems. Let's see who else we got. Frank. I think I said your name right. 101. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you, hon. Y'all make sure y'all check out these people, that I'm putting their names up here, if they have a what or not. Let's see who else we got up here. I think that's it, if I'm not mistaken. We got Renetta who came up in here. Thank you so much, Renetta, for tuning in. Everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope Mary J. Blige didn't know about these things. Okay, Gina, I really do. All right, guys, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do a couple of things like thumbing up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hitting that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Also leave a comment and share this video. All right, so there you go. There you go. Also, if you want to show additional support, you can do additional support by doing a Cash App to $ShadesTube. It's right there, y'all. $ShadesTube. All donations are used to better this channel. All right. So let's go ahead and take this banner down, y'all, and get ready to get our asses up out of here. I got to go to bed. I got to take a shower still, y'all. Shit. All right. So yeah, let's see. And I'm going to see you guys later on for the let's see. Here you go right here. See you tonight. I don't know exactly what time I'm coming on, so let's just put good night and see you in my next live, okay? Because I don't know what time I'm coming on later on, all right? Let's turn this music back on, y'all, and then we are getting ready to get out of here. Y'all have a good night and a good morning out there on the East Coast and other coasts, and have a good work day, and I'll see you guys later on, all right? And again, once I get that information on his indictment, I will post it on my community wall for you guys to see it, all right? Shades2 was the first person to put that up on her community board about Sean Combs getting arrested. Okay, y'all? So y'all know that I get that news. All right? Peace out, y'all. Have a good night, good morning, and I'll see you guys later. Let's go ahead and put this up, guys, and sign out of here. Let's go ahead and do that.